You already been out with her?
Yeah, she showed me how to do it.
And you wanted to go again? I'm just kidding. She's awesome. She's awesome. Have fun, guys, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty. So, foot on the brake pedal.
Yep.
And we're going to pull on that right pedal. Pull and release. And now we're in first gear.
Okay.
And we're just waiting. I can just have our safety says we can go. And we're going to pull it behind the Ferrari up there. All right, my young Padawan. We shall see what you have learned.
Mostly it's the fear of going too fast through the corner. I just don't know.
Agreed.
How fast is too fast?
Agreed. Well, my butt dyno is pretty well dialed, so I will slow you down sufficiently for the corners. If you hear me go, brake, 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 just push really hard.
I'm not looking to set any records. I just want to.
You just want to.
I want to know what the car can do.
Yeah, totally. Well, it's a combination of the car's
Right.
capabilities and your
and me,
capabilities. So, you know, if you want to push to where you're just slightly uncomfortable, that's probably a little faster than you've done before.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But whatever pace that you're comfortable with is a good pace, and we can always work on that smoothness. We don't have to be going a million miles an hour to
Right.
work on smoothness.
True.
So whatever you are comfortable with is a good pace, and a good that's a good place to start building those skills. Excuse me. We got all this pollen that's getting in the car,
Right.
and it's messing with me. Yeah, I do think there's some pollen in the air that I'm not used to, because last night I was sleeping in the hotel propped up with like 3 or 4 pillows so I can sleep kind of inclined,
Yeah.
and I still was getting all clogged up.
Oh.
So it's just, I'm from Portland, Oregon, so we got different plant life here, and my body's just like very confused.
Do you travel around with this operation everywhere?
Pretty much everybody does. We've got like a couple of locals at each track that we go to, but the majority of the staff come in from all over the country. We've got people from the Midwest, Northeast, Southeast, Northwest, Southwest. It's definitely a fun, very atypical job.
Yeah. It seems like you're on the more fun part of the fun job. What was the guy's name? Tom? Jeff? The guy who did the training. He was very good.
That would have been Todd.
Todd. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we have different people in the morning versus the afternoon. I do believe Todd was the afternoon coach. Yeah, he's a really good teacher. Yeah, I've been coaching since 2015. Mostly for HPDE events. It's high performance driver education, where you come with your own car and you get a coach like me, and we work all day teaching you the basics of track driving. This is my second season with Extreme. It's a little bit of a different program, but it's still just as fun.
Yeah.
And I appreciate customers like you who want to learn, and I can actually, I can teach you something. Because anything you learn here, you can translate that to becoming a better driver on the street. Especially the part about looking up and looking ahead, because if you see that sea of brake lights way up there on the highway, you know something's going on,
Right,
so you can start preparing.
Yep.
Versus the person who's,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I try to be attentive all the time.
It generally is a good thing to be attentive, especially if you're doing 65, 75 miles an hour. Excuse me. goodness, I'm gonna have to go get a bottle of water after this.
Hold up.
No, they're just now releasing us. Yeah.
Everybody out.
Yeah, they need to wait until the previous session is more on that side of the track before we release on this side of the track. Alrighty, here we go. So just like we did last session out, as we come around, we're going to kind of ease off, build up that gap, have that space in which to play. I am so sorry for coughing at you so much.
No worries. I just got over a cold, so.
Alright, we're going to just kind of hang back and listen to hear him stomp on his gas. Alright, you can go ahead and just start coming around. So after the green, we can start rolling on the gas. We're heading for the yellows on the outside, just like that, nice and smooth. Wow. Here, orange, down the chute. Straight, break in a straight line. Orange cone on your side. Brake bar. Good. Nice, nice, nice. Outside of the track for that transition. Now middle of the track up the hill. There we go. Start rolling on the gas. Looking for that seam in the road. No, sorry, we got a red flag.
Oh, gotcha.
So something happened. I'm not sure what. We're just going to hang out here. We might see some vehicles coming by if to go investigate whatever the incident was. But you were doing really well.
It was definitely, better.
You're feeling nice and smooth. You are, when you came out of that corner the first time and you transitioned over to this track, it was a nice smooth arc. Okay, black flag all cars. So we're gonna go ahead and start moving. And we're not gonna be driving at speed. We're gonna be driving a nice relaxed pace. And we're gonna be going into the pits and we're gonna restart the session. that transition, then move to the middle of the track and looking for that seam. And after we crest the hill, we'll be on my side of the track. And we're going to aim towards the orange cones. And we're going to put the car exactly where you want it to be. A little slower speed. We're going to turn in. Yes. We can start to accelerate as we come up the hill to the orange on my side. Into the green. We'll make that nice big arc. Yeah. Yeah, out to there and then back in. Yeah, just like that. And then we're going to go to the orange on my side. Go right. And then turn in. We're going to keep a little bit on the outside. Make a nice big sweeping arc. There we go. Then orange to green my side. And we're going to kind of arc around. We're not going to cut it off so tight. We're going to let the momentum arc us around next time. We're going to be going faster. It'll happen naturally. To the orange on my side. Then to the green. Then straight to the red. Into the green on your side. And after this, we're going to be going into the pits. Yeah, in where the blue is. Okay, so let's kind of bring the speed down a little bit. And we're just going to go ahead and go right down to the end. We're going to line up again. All right, we're just going to go ahead and go line up again behind the Ferrari on the left.
Got it.
There we are. Well, that was an adventure.
Yeah. Hope everybody's okay.
I think so. When they do the red flag call, if it's, depending on what it is, it could be as little as somebody like getting a couple tires off the track. All right. Wash, rinse, and repeat, just like we did last time. All right, so let's back off a little bit, build that gap. gonna let 4 cars go by. We're one of them. So we're gonna wait for that point. We're gonna come to the outside here. Roll on the gas to the double yellows. Good. From here, I'm gonna let 2 cars by after this corner. Okay, so we're gonna brake. Wait till orange. Now turn. Outside. Okay, so now here I'm gonna let 2 cars go by on my side. So just maintain this speed. That's great. Smoother than, yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Rock star, fist bump.
I can see how you need to do that about as many times. Well, a lot. Because they're definitely going through the turns. You're like, you know, civilian brain, slow.
Yes, it takes training. I started doing this in 2012, and I've been teaching since 2015. So 11 years of teaching this. It just takes repetition, repetition, repetition. You build up that butt dyno so you can understand the feedback that the car is giving you. Because when you're working with the car, instead of trying to force it to do things, that's when the magic really starts to happen.
Yeah, it felt good that last straightaway when, you know, I pushed it and it didn't have to downshift.
Yes.
We were already there.
We were already accelerating, but you notice that until we made that final corner on the straight, we had to be gentle with our acceleration. If we just mashed it, there's all the chance that when we do that corner, the whole car is just going to lose it.
Yeah.
So that's part of that whole butt dyno thing.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we're just gonna